name is Jess Hill, and I'm a former member and officer of the Regents Academy 4-H Club from Nacogdoches County in District 5. Today, I'm here to talk to you about the importance of properly developing the character you are playing and the way props can help enhance your performance. I have had the privilege to participate and place in the Texas State 4-H Roundup Share the Fun and the Texas Association of Private and Parochial School Events. And I participated in my school's theater for over 7 years. And I'd like to share with you today some of the things I learned during that time. First, get into character. When you act, your goal is to convince the audience that you are someone you are not. But you'll never be able to do that if you cannot convince yourself of who or what your character may be. Start off with playing simple characters, and then work your way up to portraying more complex characters. When you start acting, whether it be in front of the audience or just for rehearsal, you are no longer yourself. Think, act, and try to feel the way you would think your character would feel. That is why you must know your character better than anyone else. It is so important to study, research, and explore in depth what your character might possibly feel, how they would react, what they want, so that you can get into character. Second, be real. This means two things. First, be real with yourself. Don't let the fear of messing up, getting laughed at, or failure ever stop you from acting. Acting can be so much fun if you get over the idea that it's weird or awkward. Step out of your comfort zone. You will be really surprised how much fun it actually can be. Second, be real with your acting. Don't be overly dramatic or showy. It will show. Act the way you would if you were experiencing a similar situation in real life. Keep your acting alive, dynamic, real, and lifelike. As Sanford Meisner said, acting is behaving truthfully under imaginary circumstances. Third, props are the icing on the cake. Your performance, language, diction, movement, feeling, and acting are the cake, and the props you use are the icing. The props you use should not make or break your performance, but they do help to complete the look you are trying to create. That is why it is so important to choose your props carefully. Never use anything that might confuse or distract the audience from what you're trying to relay. For example, if I was trying to play the role of a queen, I would make sure that I had some form of a crown. Or if I was playing the role of a law enforcement officer, I would be sure to have a gun as a prop. Use props that help convey and support what you're trying to say with your acting. Well, okay, now it's your turn to try this all out and exercise your imagination. You're going to be creating a character and props to go along with it. Think of a story, any story. Now create characters. You can be whatever or whomever you want. Create a storyline for your character. Once you have done that, pick out props that will go along with it. I'll give you time to do that, and then I'll come back and I'll have a couple questions for you. Hey guys, and we're back. I hope you had enough time to work on that little exercise. Now I have a few questions to ask y'all. How did you decide what to create? What was your inspiration? What obstacles did you encounter? How did you decide on a storyline? If you were performing a skit such as the one you created, how would you get into character? Keep your acting real, or what props would you use? These are all good questions to ask yourself in preparation for a performance that you may be giving, whether it be in Share the Fun, your school's theater, or just even having fun. So I hope that helped a lot. But now I'm going to switch gears a little bit. I'm going to do my own performance. It's going to be an excerpt from Romeo and Juliet by William Shakespeare, and I hope you can see that with my acting I'm able to get into character, be someone I'm not really, that my acting is real, and that I chose appropriate props. And I hope that my acting will give you a little insight of how much I enjoy it, and also be good and helpful for y'all. So I'll go ahead and get started on that. Ah, me. Oh, Romeo, Romeo. Wherefore art thou, Romeo? Deny thy father, and refuse thy name. Or, if thou wilt not, but sworn, my love, and I will no longer be a Capulet. 'Tis but thy name that is thy enemy. Thou art thyself, though not a Montague. What's Montague? It is hand, nor foot, nor arm, nor face, nor any other part belonging to a man. Oh, be some other name. What's in a name? That which we call a rose by any other name would smell as sweet. So Romeo would, were he not Romeo called. Retain that dear perfection to which he owes without that title. Romeo, doff thy name, for thy name is no part of thee. Take all of me. Come, gentle night. Come, loving black-browed night, give me my Romeo. And when I shall die, take him and cut him out into little stars, and he will make the face of heaven shine so bright that all the world will be in love with night and pay no more heed to the garnished sun. Well, I hope you enjoyed that short little skit from Romeo and Juliet. I love Shakespeare, and if you ever happen to have any spare time, I suggest reading all of his works. Maybe not all of them, but a lot of them. They're very good. But anyway, thank you for taking the time to listen to my presentation today. I hope the few things I shared with you will be able to help you with any of your acting endeavors. And if any of y'all ever need any theater help, I'm right here. Keep living the 4-H dream and stay dramatic, my friends. It keeps life really interesting. Thank you.